this episode, I'm going to be showing you guys what Super Nintendo games I've picked up. I'm going to be littering in some more games for your faces as well. And as I film this, tomorrow I'm expected a very special delivery, which hopefully I'm going to be tacking on to the end of this video with a mammoth unboxing. Roll the intro. But first up then, if you've been tuning into my streams this weekend, you would have seen me play some Cyberpunk on the PlayStation 4. In fact, my last 4 streams have been me donning the pavements of Night City. And I'm not going to say too much about the travesty of this, as I've been very vocal about it on social media. And I've also written a blog about some of my experiences playing the game for the first 4 days. Now, in classic CD Projekt Red style, they do give lots away. In here there's like maps, stickers, postcards, the lot. I actually got a free keyring as well, which I do believe were given to a lot of the retailers. Not everyone gets them though. And then I purchased separately this hardback edition of the official strategy guide, which has some beautiful artwork in it as well, which I'm really just kind of looking forward to going through. I'll show you some of this now. Honestly, these drawings look nothing like what they look like on a PlayStation 4 Pro, but nonetheless, it's kind of there. So you guys can see, pretty cool. I'm actually just looking forward to leafing through that, exclusive of kind of utilising it as well to babysit me through Night City. And yes, it is going to be the collector's edition that's going to be unboxed at the end of this video, which I'm dead excited about. I can't wait to get it tomorrow, so bear with me on that one, okay? So, Super Nintendo stuff then. This came from CEX and Kirkby Sales and Exchange, which is where I picked up my copy of Cyberpunk from. So, you've all mentioned this to me in a few comments, and I've seen it on Metal Jesus Rocks Super Nintendo Hidden Gems. This is Rock and Roll Racing on the Super Nintendo. I paid £15 unbox, which is about the going rate. Goes for an absolute extortionate price, actually, boxed if you can get one boxed. And I am super excited to play this, and I've got this little Super Nintendo night planned where I'm just kind of here. I've got my little LG gorgeous TV here. I'm going to use my Rad 2X cable, and this is definitely on the gaming menu for some Super Nintendo action off stream. I could actually incorporate that into a stream as well. As you guys know, I do stream from original Super Nintendo hardware on my retro game streams. These next two are kind of like 2 peas in a pod, but I'm going to show them separately for ease. We've got the unboxed copy of Micro Machines. Funnily enough, I don't own this, which kind of baffles me, as it's one of those staple titles from the 16-bit period. It is a top-down, very difficult racing game. You're pitched against 4 other players. On the Sega Mega Drive, you can have up to 4 players, as the cartridge has 2 additional, I think it might be on Turbo Tournament actually, 2 additional controller ports, so you can actually race against 3 other friends, but I just play against AI on this, and very rarely play couch co-op because I have nobody to play with me. Jess doesn't want to play with me. That's right, Jess, I'm calling you out. She's going to kill me for saying that. But Micro Machines is one that I thought, you know what, I need this. And that's why I said earlier, 2 peas in a pod, because check it, we got some Micro Machines 2 Turbo tournaments, some classic follow-up action, both very consistent titles. In fact, very consistent in terms of all of the Micro Machines games that have come out. Loads of fun racing, like whether you're kind of in a boat racing through some kind of random bathtub, dodging blow up balls, or you know, rubber ducks or anything, or you're on a school table bouncing off the rulers, or trying to kind of surf around the corner with like pencil sharpeners everywhere. I mean, it's my personality down to a T. It's very kind of like loud and up there and kind of eccentric, and I just love it. So, I also have a 3DS game to show you as well, but we're going through the Super Nintendo stuff first. Okay, now here's some excitement then. We have the classic Super WrestleMania boxed. This is my favourite wrestling game from all of the 16-bit, titles, the WWF as it was back then. I actually don't know if this has manual, I haven't even checked it. Look at it, the classic Legion of Doom on the front as well. Look at it. Oh, I used to love Legion of Doom. My brother had the little figures of Legion of Doom. Now what I did was I went on to CEX's website, and I also wanted to order Power Rangers. I have an unboxed copy of Power Rangers on the Super Nintendo, and they had a boxed copy in. But guess what? They refused to sell it to me because the pins were rusty. Now, you and me both know that you can fix that. A little bit of rubbing alcohol, you can fix it. And I was kind of like trying to get a discounted price because it was up for 45 quid. And they outright refused to sell it to me. So have you guys ever come across that before? Fortunately, WrestleMania is in lovely condition, albeit the box is battered. The cartridge itself is really nice. But I was like, surely it's my choice to be able to buy it, even if the pins are rusty or not. I want to hear from you guys, because I thought my viewers are going to have something to say about this. In my head, I'm thinking I'll get some kind of feedback from you guys. So that's my 2 cents. Next up then is one of the more expensive wrestling titles on the Super Nintendo. This is WWF Raw. I'm just going to like some of these characters on here. Doink. I remember Doink so much. 1-2-3 Kid, Lex Luger, Diesel, Shawn Michaels, Owen Hart, Undertaker, obviously just retired, Razor Ramon, Bret Hart. I mean, there's so many. Let's take a butcher's inside, because we're just chilling in this episode. This one does have manual. Cartridge is in beautiful condition, absolutely beautiful condition. And then obviously the manual is here. We do the smell test. Oh, it smells like it's been in someone's attic. Woo! Dude, but back in the day, I mean, look at like all the character stats. Check it, like this it's in so much depth. You have all the character stats here, and it's brilliant because on the back as well, there's like different phone numbers on where to order, the video game guide. So this is a lovely piece of nostalgia. And again, I think I'm going to be trying all of these on my upcoming Super Nintendo off-stream game nights, okay? Next up then, we have a beautiful, another wrestling game, guys. That's right, Royal Rumble. Back with some of your favourites like Bret Hart, etc. Absolutely mint. I didn't think this had manual. I kind of felt a little bit like for me. But cartridge is in beautiful condition. Little bit of yellowing on the back, but otherwise really, really good as far as unboxed Super Nintendo games go. So super stoked. Nice little start there. So we've got Rock and Roll Racing, Micro Machines, got another SNES game here. There's more to go. We're nowhere near done in this episode. So my next one then, this one, I picked this up when I went to go and collect Cyberpunk. This is one I don't see around often box, and that is Populous. This is an isometric, like a strategy game. It says here, your mission is to become the almighty god. Bit vague. The god will keep you very close on what is happening in the world. Fight with various demons by performing a miracle and aim at the unification of the nation. Been a long time since I've played this. I don't remember what other platform I actually played Populous on, but it was definitely multi-platform. Let's take a butcher's inside. We have manual. I only paid £10 for this as well. Oh, how ironic is that? Well, here's the manual, right? But check it out. It says here, watch for these other exciting releases. WrestleMania in the middle. We have just had WrestleMania right here. How ironic is that? But yeah, again, lovely coloured manual. Oh, it smells like cigarettes. Gipping. But yeah, super stoked. Really, really happy. Really, really nice. A cartridge in some beautiful condition. So, and box isn't too bad as well. Let me kind of just grapple you up with that without the little case on it. You can kind of see it's not too bad. And it's quite nice in the inner shop because you get these, some of the games come with these really nice kind of Sentinel cases. So, really, really happy. Now, I mentioned as well that we have a 3DS game. If you've been following me on the socials, I'm really getting into Pokémon. It's partially taken over a lot of my life. I have a Sapphire, but this is Omega Ruby. Now, I'd really like to get, I have Pokemon, yeah, I have a lot of Pokemon games. Let me just get that straight. If you ask me off the top of my head, Gemma, what Pokemon games do you have? I can only remember Yellow and Sapphire. I think I've got Leaf Green somewhere and there's some other GBA cartridges rattling around. But I am still very much a novice when it comes to Pokemon games and which is a remake of which, because I've only just started getting into Pokemon seriously. So I'm learning, and I think that this was a remake of Pokemon Red on the Game Boy. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And Sapphire was a remake of Pokemon Blue on the Game Boy. So Blue and Red original I still need to get. I have been looking, but they're freaking expensive. I mean, I say expensive, okay, we're talking kind of like for a boxed copy, £50 to £60 for each. So we'll see how that goes marching into 2021. I think additional Pokemon game collecting is going to be part of my collecting goals for 2021. Let's just go ahead and pop these right down here then. So some lovely Super Nintendo titles in this episode with the base edition of Cyberpunk, which is pretty hefty as well. Now I'm hoping that I've already had delivered my collector's edition, which I'm going to be showing you. Please enjoy the second half of this episode, and if you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and share using the hashtag, our hashtag, Team24. Let's go to the next scene. Slightly different shot. We're rocking the widescreen for this. It is the next day, and as you can see, this gorgeous collector's edition has arrived, albeit sitting on the beanbag a little bit wonky. So this is round 2 for Monday's episode. All I've done is take off the little security stickers. I folded them over to minimize the damage. But I just want to say that this box, I'm going to show you the back, I'm going to show you everything, so don't worry, is gorgeous. That's what the back of the box looks like, guys. Should be able to see it because it is nice and wide. But I'll plonk additional pictures over on the gram. I'm going to very carefully, that means not carefully at all, place that just there. So we're down to this gorgeous box itself. I don't even know, looks like we just pull off the lid like this. Got another slipcase, so it's kind of what the top looks like. It's very industrial, very well made actually. Bit of damage on the corner there, thank you game, appreciate you, check it out. Yes, delightful. That's a little bit annoying, so this pops off from here. We got a little, no more security stickers, thankfully. So now again, I know I'm gonna get slammed because this game's too buggy. What a waste of money. I believe in CD Projekt Red. I like the Cyberpunk theme. If you've been watching my streams, I've been talking about this all weekend. So that's why I wanted it. So in the box, we got this bad boy. Now, we'll save the best until last. What is this? Can I just like pull this out or what? Is that, whoa! Holy shoelace. Okay, that looks like a massive shoebox. Move my, so there we go. Nice, very, very sturdy this. Build quality feels wicked. It's a shame the game isn't as good in its native state. So, oh, it opens this way. Now, CD Projekt Red have actually tweeted out, and they've put on Facebook today, has that got a security tag? No. It must open this way. How the hell does this even open? Ooh, this is a bit, oh, there we go. Woo! Whoa. Wow. Let me just very carefully place this down. So we've got the game here, which I already have. I have the base edition. A piece of perspex signed by all of the devs. That's remarkable. We have the official art book of Cyberpunk. We have some additional things here, which we're going to get to. Wow. Wow. So that looks really freaking nice, guys. Not going to lie, that looks super nice. I'm going to carefully take all of this out. I'm not going to take the game out, actually. I think I'm going to keep that in. My dog's trying to get in room. And then we'll just take this book out because, whoa, there's more stuff behind as well. We have the Steelbook edition, well, the Steelbook case, sorry. Looks super nice. Bring that in a little bit closer for your faces. So I don't have the Steelbook yet, so that's pretty darn cool. Ooh, glassy. Let's put it back in. And then this, if I can, this is a visitor's guide. If I can actually, there's no kind of tag. Oh, there's a little clip there. This is a sealed visitor's guide. So we will open this to Night City. There's a few advertisements on the back as well. NCPD wrapping, of course, Night City Police Department. We're going to take a look at that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to put this out the way, I think. I'm just going to kind of lob that back in. And we'll have a look at this and then we'll take a look at what we've got down here. So, I mean, I'm kind of like cringing at opening this, but, you know, I really want to get the most out of this edition. So, it's very sticky. That's why I kind of want to open it. So there's just this like random postcard there. It's like a little evidence sticker. Random, I know. 3rd edition, A Nomad's Guide to Night City. What? Take a look at the quality, guys. Take a look at that. So in here, we've got different parts of the city, different facts, bits of information. It is exactly what it says. It is a visitor's guide. Looks really nice, only if I wish the graphics looked just as nice. I like that. And then again, just the back, it's a gloss finish. That's slightly beveled as well. This Cyberpunk logo is slightly beveled, just off the main cover. So if we can slightly put this back in, I want to put this back in without getting it all trashed and wrecked and ruins, because this is for me the downside to collector's editions. Look, it's already gotten stuck. There we go. And then obviously the Steelbook as well. So that's them. We have a gorgeous art book here. Absolutely beautiful. I was considering buying one of these from Amazon anyway, because I do appreciate the artwork in this. Styles. So we've got a timeline, different things about the city. I guess it's just adding that kind of different elements of substance to the city. Different areas, coffee shops, food places, character models. I mean, it looks wicked. Out in the wastelands. I'm looking forward to going through this. And again, if you want to know more about kind of what's in this, I'll show you a kind of close up. I will add more stuff over on Instagram. So just give us a follow over there. That is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, what do we have in here? These are like identical little kind of boxes. There's 4 of them. Little pin badges. This is Night City Heat. So cute, so well made, so lush. Really nice. What else do we have? What else do we have? We have, oh, the patches. So we got some, I'll show you the packet and then we'll take a look at the individual. So we got Samurai. Samurai. Just some, oh, look at that Night City patch. How cool is that? And then there's only 3 in here, and then there's this random one. I don't know which way it's meant to go. And then you've seen the Samurai one, so that's really cool. I think this is one of the best collector's editions I've ever seen. And I wouldn't expect anything less from CD Projekt Red because they tend to go all out really. So that's uber nice. Going to keep them bad boys back in there. We got 2 more, and then we got the massive statue. So these are stickers, like a little pack of stickers. Probably won't be using these because these are the kinds of things in collector's editions that help to keep value. So that's gnarly, and this feels quite heavy. This is a keyring of, I guess, one of the cars you get. So you guys can just check that right out there. It's quite heavy actually, very heavy. So call as you like, call as you like. I'll just put these back in after. We don't need to bother ourselves now. So that's good. We've got a statue as well, which I'm really, really intrigued about. I'll probably cut this next bit because there's a little bit of tape. I don't want to wrestle with it on camera. I just want this to be as smooth as possible. So there might be a cut here. Time lapse is much better than a cut. So I just noticed as well that this is embossed with Cyberpunk. It's actually upside down, Jen. That looks more legible. Cyberpunk 2077. So even the styrofoam is pretty darn neat. And as far, oh my god, we'll get this out. I'm going to show you in as much detail as gloriously possible. Yo, check it out. I mean, we have to put it together, but that's fine. But that's what it looks like in the box. Oh my god, look at that. Look at the bike. It's really heavy, actually. Really, really heavy. Super duper heavy. But some really, not bad detail. Maybe we could have had a little bit more, but yeah. Could say that about the game. So that's the bike. Obviously goes on the base. Looking pretty gnarly. And then if we can, I'm going to put this straight back in because I don't want my grubby little fingerprints all over it. Let's just carefully pop that back in there. Delightful. I won't be able to get it back in now. And then the base itself, which has quite a lot of detail, to be fair. Quite a lot of that. So that's the front, obviously. You can kind of see. I think it is. And then look at the cool little decals. My dog really approves as well. She barks in every episode. Just subscribe. My mum loves gaming. Subscribe. So that is wicked. Carefully place that back in, and then our protagonist, with something caught in his back. I'll leave that little bit of plastic on because I am going to put it back. Ooh, check it out. So nice. So pleased with all this. And again, I know people are going to be like, why did you bother? Because it's such a broken game. And yes, it is. I don't want to kind of harbour on too much about it. But like I said, I do believe in CD Projekt Red. So that is the unboxing. Second half of the pickups episode. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Please leave a like. The next names, there's going to be a whole heap of names now. These are all the channel sponsors. So if you want to become a channel sponsor, click the join button or the second link in the description. But for now, I'm going to leave it there and I'll catch you in Thursday's episode. See you soon.